Now, let's start with the simplest type of system architecture, that is the client-based system. This is actually the oldest form of computing. It was very typical in the early days of personal computers. In this model, everything happened on a single device. Applications were fully contained on that one system, the processing was done locally, and the data was stored locally as well. There was no dependency on a server or the internet. So think of an early standalone desktop computer where everything was run locally, all the applications were running locally, processing locally, and data was also stored locally. There was no need to talk to cloud, and there was everything was running locally. Now this was the simplest model, simplest system architecture, and but it came with limitations and vulnerabilities. First, authentication in these systems was often very weak or non existent. Many of these systems didn't have strong login mechanisms built in. Second, the data was stored locally in plain text, and the operating system did not have capability to encrypt it, and anyone gaining access to the device could read the data. And third, there's a big physical device risk. If the laptop, smartphone, or external drive is lost or stolen, all of the data stored on it could be exposed. So while these client-based systems are simple and self-contained, they highlight an important lesson. When security depends entirely on the physical device, losing control of that device means losing control of all the data. So this architecture is the foundation. It helps us understand how computing started, and from here we will see how things evolved into more complex client server and distributed models.